Hi everyone, welcome to victoriapaikin.com, and today we are going to can fish. Yes, I said can fish. It can be very easy and it's amazing, especially when you use this power pressure cooker extra large. This is amazing adventure to me to make my own cans and I love it, but I didn't like to do it before I had this baby because I don't like the regular pressure cooker. They scares me. This is frozen wild Pacific pink salmon, and you see the price that I bought it for $4.50 for whole fish. Like, it's amazing price. It's like 39 cents per 100 grams, like nothing, absolutely very cheap. It was on the sale and I bought a couple of those and I thought, okay, what should I do? You can leave them frozen for sure, but I decided to can them. So this is how I'm going to can them as well. In this particular recipe you can any fish, any salmon you like. This was frozen, but if you are fisherman and you love to fish, you can use any fish pretty much you have on mind: cod, halibut, or even trout. Okay, the first step: cleaning. Clean all the fins like so. Obviously take the head out if you're fishing. If not, just defrost the fish. At this point, split it in cut. Now you can debone it, but I'm not going to. Actually, I love to leave the bones in just because afterwards it's fun to eat them, and they are very healthy, and the most calcium that you can get, actually, it's out of those bones, and it's available calcium, even better than the milk. So, it's easy to make this way, and you don't need to really take the bones out. Now, as you see, I left even the backbone here as well. Just cut it to smaller pieces. And I mean it just like so. And I'm going to cut everything to smaller pieces. I want it to fit tightly in my mason jar. So see you after I'm going to cut everything. At this point, take pint jars. If you have pint jars with large opening, it's better. I don't have pint jars with large opening. The jars need to be cleaned, but not sterilized. I washed them in dishwasher and it's absolutely okay. Stuff the fish down, and I mean it, stuff it. It should be very stuffed. By the way, I didn't clean the skin just because it was cleaned already very well. So it's up to you to clean it if you are fishing. If not, you can take the skin out. I love to leave it because it gives another layer of fat, which is wonderful for this kind of fish. If you're doing a little bit drier fish like halibut, add a little bit more oil, about 1/4 cup of oil to each of those pins. You see, like so. Yeah, squeeze it very well. I have about 2 pins for this fish. You can do up to 4 in one load. Take non-reactive knife or plastic knife and just do this. It's take the air out of the jar. It's very important to do it. And squeeze it in even better, like so. And it's very important to leave inch from above. This is crucial. Okay, to each of this jar, add Himalayan pink salt. I'm adding a little bit less than 1 teaspoon, or add pickling salt as well. This is straightforward salts without any additives or iodine, and it's very nice. Now, from here and up it's optional. I love to add garlic powder because it gives a lot of wonderful flavor to it. About a teaspoon of each. tablespoon of acidity. You can use lemon juice or vinegar. I'm using apple cider vinegar. This is 5. It's very important that it will be in 5% acid. You can use white vinegar as well. So 1 tablespoon per each. And 1 tablespoon, ironically enough, of ketchup. This is like a really nice recipe with a tomato-based salmon. But you don't have to add it. It's just like for adding flavor. I love it so very much. The end result is fabulous. Like if you are Russian, you know how it tastes. It's called bычки в tomate. It's like different type of fish that made in red sauce actually, and it's like canned fish, and this is very much remind me of it, and it's amazing. Take your lids. The lids must be new, and I mean it. Every time you use it, they must be new. Cover them with boiling water for, I don't know, a minute or so, and this is for activate those beautiful rims. You need hot water for this one. So leave it here to be hot. Don't leave them in water for too long. They may be rusted if you have leftovers of the lids. This means that if they are rusty, you can't use them anymore. You need to throw them away. Take some kind of clean, I don't know, what is it? Cloth. And dip it in white vinegar and clean the rims very well from all the sides. Another thing you should do, really clean it absolutely perfect, otherwise it can be open and then you will lose jar of fish or anything for this matter. Then do the same to the other jar. Clean it, clean it, clean it, clean it very well. Put it on top, both of those, and those rings, as long as they're not rusty, you can reuse. Close them together, and they are done for processing. Now let's go to our pressure cooker XL, which you have no idea how I'm excited about it. Place the rack inside. You can here up to 4 jars. So now I didn't plan it well, but you can meat, raw meat inside for the same amount of time, for 90 minutes. And you can different raw stuff like chicken, turkey, beef, pork inside the same way basically. So cover the water up to quarter size of the jars. If you have 2 jars, you will need more water than if you have 4 jars, obviously. So up to quarter size of the jar. And that's it. Now let's put it on 100 minutes. And it will start running. It will take up to 17 minutes to build the pressure up, and then it will start the timer to go down. Place the lid, and here actually you have to see how it placed well, and that's it, stuck. Here, if you see here, it's on lock. Here it's on lock, you see, not lock, lock, not lock, lock. You must lock it very well. Next thing, this is the weight. This is one of the most important parts of all of the canning pressure. This actually what gives the canner the pressure. So put it here, and it's very important that it will be on lock next to the arrow here. Very important, close it well. It should sound like this. And only twice after it makes noise, it start run the 1.5 hours that I promised you that it needs to cook. That's it, it started, and you can see the whistling sound. Never put hand above this valve because it's steaming hot and you can burn yourself very harshly. Now it's have got to the 0, as you see, and it's still very hot. You can still hear it. So unplug it, because I don't want anything plugged. You see here, never touch it with your hands, only with something that it's heat proof and it's further away from your hand. Anything, but not your hand. Like so. And you see the vapor? It's hot, I mean it's piping hot, very high pressure. So do it without touching, you must not touch it. Can you hear that the pressure is almost done, but you can't touch it until you don't hear anything, and it will be absolutely pressureless. It takes a couple of minutes, so wait for it. Okay, when you stop hearing anything and it's dropped, you can even check that it's just, loosen here and it's dropped down. Never with your hands. Take the lid out. Now take it out from the heat and let it stand for a couple of hours, about 2 hours. In the meantime, you probably will hear pop, and this pop means that it's sealed. If you don't hear pop, or you hear pop only on one thing, check them after 2 hours and continue over. If everything is popped, let it cool completely for 24 hours, don't move it. Okay, here what happened. One of this sealed very well. As you see, it a couple of hours and it seals awesome, and I can hold it like this just by it and it's down. The other one, on the other hand, didn't seal well. You see? It's still open and it didn't seal well. Okay, at this point, it's still warm, okay? You can clean the rim, change the lid, this part, and do it again, all from the beginning. But the other hand, I'm not going to, because we will eat it probably. So you can pop it inside the refrigerator and eat it in 2 to 3 days. So this is how it looks inside when you open it afterwards. This is how it looks. It's not going to win any beauty contests for sure, but what it will do, it's very tasty and it's very nice to have around. By the way, if you go to FDA or somewhere to check how to use it, you need to reheat it after the opening, after a while, in order it to be safe to consume. Frankly, I consumed it cold, but I'm not recommending it at all to you. And let's try it. I love pink salmon. It's one of the best canned fish you can find out there. Way better than you will buy in the shops. And as you see here, you have the bone. And in my opinion, bone is one of the best parts ever. And it's very healthy. It's pure calcium to your bones. Yeah, it's awesome. By the way, I've tried to make other things inside the pressure cooker, like chickpeas, which I use for hummus, and you know me, I love my hummus, and I have the recipes down below, in description box below, and I tried to make soup, so it was absolutely amazing, very fast, and very nice to do so. By the way, this baby can hold up to 7 half-pint jars, and I processed those gems inside it. It was amazingly easy as well. The only downside to it is that I would love it to be a little bit even bigger, that I will make about 6 of the pint jars, But you know, girl can dream, and I don't think there is bigger than this on the market today. And little disclaimer, if you will go through my link provided in description box below or here in the I section, I will get small sum of money for the sale, but on the other hand, I dearly and deeply love it, and you will see many more recipes coming with this baby, with this pressure cooker. So I hope you enjoyed the idea, and as usual, thank you for watching. Don't forget to subscribe, write me a comment, thumbs up me, and cheers Victoria. Love you all. See you next time. Bye.